I think the poles, yeah, the poles go on first.
Obviously curly hair and fire don't mix, so thank God we've actually got a fly sheet. My good old faithful 11-year-old tent is doing really well. It's looking like a tent.
It's looking like a tent.
We've got our friendly crow talking to us.
Oh, Mr. Crow. You coming to check it? I've got some things to tell you about the little robin. Hi, Mr. Crow.
Let Jackie go in, Alex. You are no longer a tent virgin.
I did camp when I was 17, wild camping.
Tell me what you've got for dinner.
Yeah, it's a surprise. You'll see when it comes out the bag.
Is it a boil in the bag? Boil in the bag. Mackerel pate. Here we have Jackie in the wild, falling over, collecting firewood. Yeah, just some handfuls of that straw will be fine, and then some of that deadwood. Awesome, I'll go and finish the fire pit. So the air hole collapsed. I'm just going to make a fire pit instead with no extra air hole. There's my kindling. We are cheating a bit because we're using fire lighters, but let's get this baby going. Obviously curly hair and fire don't mix, so I'm going to have to tie my hair back. Otherwise I'm going to end up bald by the end of the trip. Now what I've done is I've made a basket of twigs underneath. I've got some of Jackie's straw that she collected on top, so there's a nice airflow even though there's not an extra air hole. And then we'll get the charcoals on top once it's started burning some of the bigger stuff. So that's the fire died down now, and we've put the grill on, so it's time to start cooking. Woo! So this is Jackie's camping curry. What is it, a chicken tikka masala? There's a fair amount of heat coming off that. Okay, so I thought I'd show you, this is what happens when you go camping in Scotland in the middle of humid summer. Here you go, it's going to focus in a second. So thank God we've actually got a fly sheet. My good old faithful 11-year-old tent is doing really well, because I would not like them inside. I don't know if you can see, but there's smoke right in the middle there. So what I've done is, now we've not got a cooking fire anymore, we can have the flames on it, not just for toasting marshmallows, but for obviously warmth and light, because the light's going a bit on forest time here. What I'm doing is I built a teepee of, well, like a kind of mesh of sticks in the middle to get the air underneath it. So they're the really dry little ones. And now that they're whacking out heat to the edge of where the circle is, you put these bigger logs there and it dries them out. So then by the time it's like, say, like 45 minutes time to an hour, these are, can you see that one steaming already?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
because that's not smoke, that's the water coming off it.
Oh,
So that means that you can then put them on the fire and they'll last longer. So if you plan your fire, you should not really have to go and gather more wood. Pretend I know what I'm doing.
And it looks great as well. Like it, you know, it looks. Ettrick Bay is a wide, tidal, sandy coastal embayment within council area of Argyll and Bute, Scotland. The bay was used for practice training for D-Day landings.
Oh, that is very interesting. You having fun with your mallow stick?
I've got my mallow stick into my marshmallows. It goes.
Are you going to come out with one? I'd be really impressed if you did.
Fishing. Wow.
Oh, squash it on a bit further.
Stick it. I hope I don't drop that off.
You need to push it on a bit further.
Oh no, it should be already.
No, honestly, trust me. Push it on a bit further because it'll melt when it goes in the fire. Get ready to toast.
Right, just chop it right in.
You just hold it a little bit closer than that, yeah, like that.
Bit there.
Yeah, you can do it there or a little bit closer. You can put it in the flames. I'm so excited for you. First time toasting a marshmallow. Right, there you go. Try it like that.
Right. Would be hot. Burny.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's weird, isn't it? Because the outside goes kind of like a skin. Skin.
Yeah, that's really lovely.
There you go.
Oh, thanks, Kate. Wait, I'm just going back to my water.
I don't know if this is going to come out on camera, but I love those trees. Because we knew we'd created a safety zone around the fire, we didn't have to put all the embers out. We just put water around the edge of it in a ring, so if anything did happen, it wouldn't catch alight. The leaf litter's really wet anyway, and we knew it was going to rain. So I'll just show you the embers are actually still warm. So it shouldn't be too hard for us to get our breakfast fire going. Enough to boil some water for a cup of tea. There's our morning shelter because it is absolutely peeing down. Good old fishing umbrella, we've had that for a few years. Luckily, the tree canopy actually gives us quite a lot of shelter. Oh, rain on the lens. You can probably hear the resident crows having a fly around. That's because they saw me walking to and from the tent. But we have got a good breakfast fire going. I'm just going to go and wake Jackie up. Morning. As I said earlier in the vlog, it was raining quite a lot about an hour ago, and then Jackie's got her rain poncho and a raincoat on. Ta-da! Actually looks
Chinese greeting.
yeah. You see your kimono, that's just those colours go really well together actually. The tent is being dismantled. Bye bye tent. See you again soon. Jackie's having a sleeping bag nightmare. I should have really told her before she rolled it up that there's an easier way to do it. It's such a nightmare. There's Alex come to pick us up with his soaking wet legs because he didn't wear Wellingtons.
What, that's not going to stop my legs getting wet?
Where did my wellies come up to?